Okay, good morning, class. So today we're looking at trigonometry, sine, cos, and area rule. At this point, we were looking at examples for exercise 10.3, and 10.3 is on page, sorry, 343. Okay, the example 1 is on page 341. Okay, so solving triangles that are not the right angle triangles. So the area of the lengths of the sides and the size of the angles of a triangle are not in a non-right angle will use one of two rules depending on the given information. These rules are called the sine rule or the cosine rule, sine or cos rule. Okay. So the sine rule is derived from the area rule. Okay. So if you're looking at the area rule, the area of triangle ABC, we know that it's going to be half AB sine C, which is equal to half BC sine A. Just close here. Which is equal to half AB BC AC sine B. So what happens is I can divide everything here by a half. Not so. So that cancels completely. If I go further and divide everything by ABC, then that will be ABC, ABC, ABC. Which now gives us, that cancels. So sine C over C is equal to sine A over A, which is equal to sine B over B. Can you see that, people? And I can take its reciprocal as well. You can C over sine C is equal to A over sine A, which is equal to B over sine B. Okay. And that is how the sine rule is derived. Okay. So, solving triangle that are not right, we spoke about that.
Nina Zunga, can you please report to the office? Nina Zunga in 10A, can you please report to the office?
Okay, so, we just spoke about that there. So when given the two sides and a non-included angle of a triangle, when you are given two sides and a non-included angle of a triangle, start by calculating the opposite one of the given sides. Okay. Start by calculating the angle, sorry, opposite one of the given sides. When you are given two angles and one side of the triangle, you start by calculating the third angle of the triangle using the fact that the angles of a triangle adds up to 180. So if you're given two, you can work out the third one. When calculating the unknown side opposite one of the given angles. Okay, so when do we use what? The sine rule is used if you are given two angles, then definitely the sine and the side. No? Two angles and a side. Or you are given a triangle, two sides, and a non-included angle. Okay, so you got two sides and a non-included angle. So when do we use the sine rule? We have two sides, or two angles and a side, or we have two sides and a non-included angle. So that means to say it must not be this angle here. Because if you've got two sides at that angle, it's the cos rule, which is now next lesson. Okay. So let's look at the first example here. We see the first example is on page 300. 41. So the question says solve triangle ABC. In other words, find the magnitude. What's the magnitude? The size of any missing sides and angles. Give all answers correct to 2 decimal places where necessary. Okay. 1 decimal place. Okay, so what do we have? We have 2 angles, so it's of course a sine. So we know that sine A over A is equal to sine B over B is equal to sine C over C. You could have used A over sine A is equal to B over sine B and C over sine C. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what do we have? If we're looking at, do we have angle A? No. But we can calculate angle A. Not so. So angle A is going to be 360 minus 42? No. 180, not 360. 180 minus 42 minus 36. So 180 minus 42 minus 36 gives us an angle of 102. Okay. So let's put in the information now. So it's going to be sine of 102 over lowercase a, which is unknown, is equal to sine b, which is 36, over b, which is equal to sine c, which is 42, over c, which is 5. Can you see that, people? So this is my known ratio there. Can you see that? So in order to calculate lowercase a, I must let it equal to that. And I use that two ratios here. I can't let it equal to the middle one because then you have 2 unknowns. Okay. So I say now sine of 102 over a is equal to sine of 42 over 5. So what do I do? Cross multiply. So that will be 5 sine 102 is equal to a sine 42. So I divide by sine 42 both sides. That cancels. So a is equal to, you plug that into the calculator, it's 5 sine 102, 5 sine 102 over sine 42. Okay, they give you an answer 7,3 centimeters. Okay. Now to calculate lowercase b. Lowercase b. So I'm not going to say those two equal to each other. Not so. I say sine 36 over b is equal to sine 42 over 5. I could have said it equal to this here as well. Doesn't matter now. Sine 102 over 7.3 is equal to sine 36 over b. It's the same thing. But the only thing is, if you made a mistake here, that mistake will filter into that mistake, that answer. So what do I do? Yes, miss?
Mr. Lord asked if you can please bring a charging block.
Charging block. Okay.
She's got the
no problem, miss.
The cord, but not the block.
Okay, we'll sort it out, miss. No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'll divide both sides by sine 42. That cancels, not so. So b is equal to 5 sine 36 over sine 42. Can I give you 4 comma? Okay, you guys understand, people? Any confusion here? No. Alright, let's go to the next one. Number 2. In exercise example 2, and example 2 is on page 342. Okay, so given triangle LMN, you got LMN. Angle M is 82 degrees. LM, so LM, that can't be also M. LM is 6, LN is 10. Calculate the size of lowercase l. Okay. So where do we start? We say that sine of L over L is equal to sine M over M is equal to sine N over N. Not so. So sine L, what is L? Unknown. Not so. So sine L over L. There's nothing here by lowercase L. It remains L. Not so. Equal to sine M. Sine of 82 over 10 is equal to sine of N over. Can you see that, people? So what can be calculated here at this stage? The N. I can't calculate L straight away. Not so. The denominator is also an unknown, so I'm going to block this. I'm going to solve for N. So I cross multiply here. What do I get? 6 sine 82 is equal to 10 sine. So what do I do now? Divide by 10 both sides. So A sine of angle N is equal to. Let me calculate this. So it's going to be 6 sine 82 over 10. 0,5. So that's 0,59. Of course, the number carries on. So how do we get angle N on its own? It's an arc sine. It's an arc sine. Right, so that could be a reference angle then, of 36. There's going to be 36, 45. Or, so N is simply, if it's an acute angle, it's 36, 45. Or, what am I calculating? N. It can't be obtuse. Why can't it be obtuse? Because this angle here is opposite the longer side than 6. Can you see that, people? So you must remember the largest angle is opposite the largest side. You understand? Thank you. So the longest angle, the largest angle will always be opposite the longest side, while the smallest angle will be opposite the smallest side. So now I'm thinking of working out an obtuse angle for N, but then I realize that 6 is smaller than 10. So this can't be an obtuse angle. So that angle N is then 36,45. Make sense? So therefore angle L is going to be 180 minus 36,45 minus 82 degrees. That's going to be 180 minus that answer minus 82 degrees. Gives us 61,5. Okay, let's just check. If I had worked out the other angle, where am I? I should get it. Did I work it out? Yes. Huh? 3, 4, 2. But I didn't do the explanation there why. Okay, but you guys understand? Okay, so whether you should be able to do exercise 10.3. Okay, and you guys have completed it already, no? Okay, so I'll stop the video at this point.